So. Yeah.
Correct. This is Video Power. Hi, I'm Johnny Arcade.
This is half an hour of Video PODER. In Video PODER, we will talk about video games. This is the only program where we will tell you everything you want to know about the world of video games. We will go to the sources of the newest video games.
We'll talk to the inventors right in their labs.
We will interview game counselors, people who do nothing but play all day.
And that they get paid for it.
What would I give to have a job like this? We'll also look at our favorite movie stars to find out what games they play. If something has to do with video games, we have it.
Or we will.
For beginners, we will have tips on Ninja Gaiden 2 and Shinobi's Revenge. This is Video Power. Destroy all enemy tanks. The trick is to use the bullets and save your missiles, but don't waste your ammunition. Always wait a few seconds between shots. When you use a missile, let it clear the way for you, and then you follow it, so you can cross this level. You are now at level 4. You have to get as much energy as you can for manhole number 16 before you fight the bus. On this screen you have to use jacks, boomerangs, or whatever to kill the laser soldier. Remember, Los Chacos is the best because Donatello has worked very well. When you're in the drains, jumping is the secret. But don't jump too high or you will end up in the river. It is best to hit the A button lightly. Or better yet, use a controller with constant firing. Okay, that will give you dexterity.
The video post.
When someone tells you a nightmare, who do you think of? Who has the face that has caused thousands of nightmares?
Freddy.
Who else? Now it's back, but this time on your NES. Ha ha. Just like in A Nightmare on Hell Street, Freddy is ready to give you the scare of your life. The goal is to search the buildings on Elm Street for all of Freddy's bones, gather them together, and burn them in the school's boiler. Oh, and something creepy happens. When the player falls asleep, he becomes a dream warrior and gains stronger powers to fight with the most storied horror legend of all time, Freddy Krueger.
Well, that's it. It's almost all like my neighborhood.
On the screen you choose which route you will take.
A Poron section, desert region or Gothic city, which is a classic futuristic city. What matters most here? Gasoline. You start with very little, so you have to find fuel to supply yourself. Oh no!
Careful!
Here come the bad guys. You have to kill them before they kill you. And you have to avoid all kinds of things like irons, oil spills and toxic waste. And there are also enemy projectiles coming out from all sides and behind you, like rocks and stuff. Really?
I'm seriously.
This is a rough game. You have to drive, shoot and escape.
And you have to watch your gasoline.
Yes, it is difficult. In fact, I like it so much that I'm going to stick with it for video power tips. Special weapons are vital because they are hard to come by and even harder to keep. You will find certain weapons for different purposes in every level, and as you pass the levels, the more weapons you have with you, the more chances you have to win. Also keep your tank full for each trip. You will achieve this by keeping your multiplier high.
The highest is 10.
The better you shoot, you will have higher scores.
Anything greater than 7 guarantees you full tanks.
And now you road crushers have video power sharpness.
This is from Game Players magazine, tips for Genesis husbands. Listen carefully, Pedro. This is the key to get out of the elevator alive. Use the super cannon to take down the turrets while taking care of the enemy lasers. It's hard, but if you get to the bottom you'll have an extra life for when the elevator stops. The next, when you're done with the mad scientist, Last Crane, you'll come across this rare creature.
To stop her, go to the top and use your super cannon. Shoot the yellow orbit.
To extinguish the other 2 orbits, use the RL cannon.
It's a serious game and this was martial arts advice. He says, a wise man is one who walks slowly and carries a long staff. So I think my teacher would like TurboGrafx' Tiger Road martial arts game.
He has a lot of punches and quite a few kicks. It is the story of Li Wang, a lonely guy who wants to keep his fists clean. He learned his deadly boxing technique at the Green Temple. Then the evil god destroyed the temple and kidnapped all the children, and it's up to Wang to right the wrong. Watch as Li Wang fights the men of the great dragon god when he tries to enter the temple. And in this level you must stay away from the deadly glow.
This is Video Power.
Friends, today we are going to see Dick Tracy, Rescue Soldiers, The Shadow of the Ninja, and a brand new control.
Oh sure, we'll also be looking at Team Power, but first, let's get started with our video PODER review.
Dick Tracy, the game.
DNS looks great. No, I'm not brushing aside the plot. The game is fun, suspenseful, and challenging, but I think we should talk about the settings for a while. Remember the makeup in the movie? Amazing, huh? All those weird characters like Itchy, Whispers, and Girlface. What an ugly bunch.
But great makeup.
All those guys are in the game and they look just as good. Yeah, check this out. This is the part called signing, where you Tracy choose who you will look for. The information under the tabs will tell you where the character was last seen. So it's up to you to find it, and if you think this level is okay, wait until you see the others. When you are on the streets, you see excellent aerial shots of the city with policemen at the crime scene. The gangsters throw their bullets at you trying to stop you. And there are also parts where you interrogate the suspects and get the information out of them.
Hey, I get it, everything is fine, but I think you haven't talked about the plot.
You get excited trying to solve the crime. That is the best part of the game.
No.
The scenarios are the ones that get a 10. The graphics are the best.
No, it's the plot.
The stages.
It's the plot.
The stages.
It's the plot.
The stages. Take a look and decide for yourself. And speaking of checking it out, I have a new thing I want to show you. It is a manual control. It is not like the previous controls. This is a track -50 control for the Genesis system. You take it like you're flying a jet. It's really comfortable. It's something that they definitely thought about a lot before they did it, because it's very easy to use and it sounds when you move it, so you know exactly when you move it. Perfect for action and adventure games. What more can I say?
The dragon is unstoppable, but this one has a weak point. So go after him and use your weapons. Keep shooting until you find the weak spot.
And the last tip, Moonwalker by Michael Jackson from Genesis. Catch as many shooting stars as you can and you will become a powerful robot. These are the video power tips. Dick Tracy for NES is not just a video game, it's like being in the movie. If you like the movie, then you will like the game.
Genesis Ghost House.
Now it's your turn to attack Globby and save New York City.
From my jokes, Johnny Arcade?
Oh, it's alright, bonk.
Thank you.
And enough jokes today.
Hey, it's time to announce the second winner of the Video Power program, and the winner is Tara Sheehan, from Haslick, New Jersey. Congrats Tara, you won a new version of Arthritis. We'll announce our grand prize winner on the next show. Thanks for the interview, bonk. And this is D. When you see the first boss move away from his light bulbs, put your red ball to his head, then shoot. That'll show the boss who's boss. In the bonus round, try to get your paws on the character hiding under the box in the center of the first row. And this was Video Power with Seth.
AHA.
Yeah.
AHA. What fun! But it is not Video Power. And we have half an hour of Video Power. But first, check this out. A pinball game that can be played for a coin. You remember? It has light and action. But that was before. This is now. This right here is Pinball Quest for Dunez. We are going to review Video PODER. You have 3 pinball game choices. In the pop-up you have to knock down 10 pins like in bowling. Then you have to pocket 4 balls as if you were playing billiards.
Then there is Viva Golf.
Beat the golfers before they ruin the entire course.
The third level is the circus.
You have to earn a lot of points to get bonuses to be able to play the video level with circus animals, trainers, clowns and everything. And then there is the action-adventure game called Pinball Quest. In this you have 6 levels and your weapons are silver balls. Use them to score points and collect gold. The more gold you collect, the more things you can buy. You need to buy extra obstacles and athletes to reach the castle.
Great game,
but it is time for the video power tips. This is a tip from Gameplayers magazine for Super Ball Glove from the Power Glove. This is a fast-moving game, so we will switch to slow motion. When you catch a ball of energy, take it towards the arcade as you can. This is accomplished by throwing your power gauntlet towards the television. So, now watch what happens on the right wall. Hitting a question mark earns you a row cleaner. With that cleaner you can remove a whole row of bricks just by hitting one of them. This is the advice.